Hey everyone, it's Elsie, and today my current obsession is the green smoothie. Stick around. Alright, hi everyone, and like I said, we're going to be making the green smoothie. And the green smoothie is pretty much where you take a vegetable like kale, which is what I'm going to be using, or you can use collard greens, or you can use like the 50-50 spring mix if you wanted to. Like, it's really any greens that you like, and you take those greens and you blend them up. You can blend them up with almond milk or orange juice, or you can blend them up with fruits to mask the taste of the veggies, whatever you want. So I'm going to show you the way that I make my green smoothie, and I'm using the Ninja Pro. It's the 900 watt one, and they cost about like $90 right now, I think. You can get them used for $70 on like Amazon or something like that. So I'm going to take the cup. This is the 18-ounce cup, if I'm not mistaken. And this is what we're going to be putting all of our things in. The ingredients that you need really fast for this smoothie, you'll need orange juice, any orange juice that you like. I'm using the Heartwise one to help with cholesterol, and yogurt, any flavor yogurt. Greek yogurt is the best choice if you have it, because you can use the Greek yogurt. It's low in fat. Usually it's non-fat. Greek yogurt's better for you, and it usually has high counts of protein. This one has, let's see, this one has 12 grams of protein. So I mean, you can really try to make this into a protein smoothie if you want to. Whipped cream is optional. That's what I'm just going to put at the very end on top of the smoothie. Let's see. I also have frozen strawberries, which is also optional. If you want to keep it extremely simple, all you'll need is the kale, the yogurt, and the orange juice, and a banana. You don't have to freeze your banana, but I chose to freeze mine because it's acts as ice in this instance. Both the strawberries and the frozen banana act as ice, so I don't have to add ice, and it makes my smoothie really cold, and the banana adds the creaminess. There's a certain thing that you want to do when you make smoothies. You want to always make sure that you have a layer of creaminess to balance out your smoothie, to make, because if not, it'll come off very I can show you. I'll show you an example of why you want to add the creaminess. You'll see the difference in texture. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your kale and you want to start adding it into the cup. The thing with the kale is when you start to separate it, this stalk right here, you want to pull the leaves from that. So these other stalks going up here, that's fine to throw in. So I'm just going to separate it from the stalk and just throw it in. And we're going to fill this entire cup up. And it usually doesn't take long. And you want to loosely pack it. Okay. Alright, take a couple more leaves, and then that'll be perfect. And you can pack it up, because as soon as you start to blend and add the veggies, it will go down. So this is a loosely packed. As you see, I can already start to push it down. So the next thing we're going to add is orange juice. You can add about a cup of OJ or more, depending on how thick or thin you want your smoothie. I'm going to eyeball it. So I usually add about a third, since this is the 18-ounce cup. I usually fill it a third with the orange juice. So let's go ahead and screw the cap on. Yep. There we go. And pop it on the base. And before I do anything, we just blend this on the base until the orange juice and the kale is combined. Okay. So here it is blended. As you can see, it definitely went from being all the way up here. It's now like just a third full. If you're comfortable drinking your green smoothie like this, then by all means go ahead. But I need a bit of flavor in there. As you see, you can see what the consistency looks like. It looks a little bit more like juice. which is what I was trying to explain, where when you want to add something creamy like yogurt or banana to this to make it into more of a smoothie. So I'm not going to taste this. But let's add the next step. The next step to add in would be your Greek yogurt, and I'm using strawberry flavored. One thing you can do is you can add different flavors to change the taste of the smoothie. So like I'll put maybe pineapple flavored Greek yogurt. I'll use raspberries because raspberries oftentimes have a lot of seeds in them when you try to add fresh raspberries. So to get the flavor of the raspberries without having to, you know, without having the seeds, I'll just add the raspberry flavored Greek yogurt. So that's a tip. I'm just stirring it first because this is the fruit on the bottom kind. I didn't realize I was getting the fruit on the bottom kind when I got it. So you might want to think of that when you go. Okay. I try to get all of it because it's like I add these to my calories every day, so it's like I'm definitely going to make sure I get my calories first. Okay, so we add that. Let me put that to the side. You can blend it right now while it's in this state, or you can go ahead and start adding the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to just go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. So we will take our frozen bananas, and all you do is just peel them. Don't freeze them while they're in the skin because it makes it really hard to peel. So just take them out and put them in plastic bags. And I'll cut them in half, but you can cut them in, I break them in half because it just saves me time, and I'll cut them when I'm making the smoothie. But I might just start cutting them into chunks and freezing them that way because it'll be a lot easier in the morning when making the smoothies. Uh-oh, I just lost the banana. Okay, a chunk of banana just fell. You want to go ahead and you just want to add the chunks of bananas in. Okay, and then you want to add a couple strawberries. You can cut the strawberries up a little bit too, just because this one seems a little bit bigger. Actually, that might be big enough, that one strawberry. So I'm just going to add one strawberry because that was a big strawberry. Okay. So we have everything in there. Yum. So now we can go ahead, pop the top back on, and blend it again until combined and smooth. Okay. This is your green smoothie. Looks yum, right? Let me grab a cup. I'm doing it all really nice and fancy. So let's just pop this off. If you want it to be even more green, because a lot of times I notice when you add the red strawberries, you know, green and red does not make a very pretty color. But since I only added one, it's still a very bright green color. I don't know if you can see. But to make it very easy, all you have to do, you do not have to add the frozen strawberries. Really and truly, the only things when I'm just on a go and I'm just making a basic green smoothie would be the kale, the orange juice, the yogurt, and the banana. Pop that in, blend, and that's it. You really don't have to do the frozen strawberries. It's just because I don't like to add ice and I want it to be as cold as possible that I try to add frozen fruits to it too to get all the additional benefits of the frozen fruits, you know. It's very smooth and looks so good. And as you see, you get more than enough. Like this will probably do maybe about another third to half a cup for me. And these, when I make it this way, this usually comes out to be about 440 calories for the entire thing. But it is filling for breakfast, or you can split it in half and have 220 worth for for breakfast, and then have another 220 calories worth as a snack before you hit lunch. So to finish it, I take a little bit of the whipped cream and just spray it on top, which is so great because whipped cream is only 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. I mean, if you really want to measure it out, you can, but I just go ahead and just do it on the top. Just like that. And then you just want to grab your straw, and I make it green, and I like to stick it right through the whipped cream because then that first sip you get a bunch of whipped cream. But here it is, the green smoothie. And let me taste. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you want to be healthy, give this a try. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.